Kyle Richards doesn't consider herself single. RHOBH star Kyle Richards admits she does not consider herself single. The mother of four has been separated from her husband Mauricio Yansky since July 2023. There have also been rumors she and Morgan Wade are an item. So when she says she is not single, what does she mean by this? Keep reading for more details. It has been a crazy year for Kyle Richards. So much has happened between her split from her husband to her sister's psychiatric hold. There was a point where she contemplated not coming back to RHOBH, which is not uncommon for her. She felt this way after a horrible vacation to Aspen with her co-stars and sister Kathy Hilton. It ended traumatically, and the sisters were once again estranged, yet she returned for season 13, only to be faced with rumors about her same-sex romance with country singer Morgan Wade. Then Kyle had to address issues within her nearly 30-year marriage to Mauricio Yansky. By the end of the season, they came clean that they were parting ways. At the reunion, Kyle explained he was moving out and has since found love with Nikita Khan. They are traveling all over and enjoying each other's company, which has been a hard pill for Kyle to swallow. Regardless, she returned for season 14 of RHOBH, and the new season is coming within the next few months. She was also named as Weekly's Reality Star of the Year and is opening up about anything and everything when it comes to her relationship with Mauricio. He did film a lot with Kyle Richards for the new season that made it difficult because suddenly the lines were blurred and mouth shot with me quite a bit. He'll come over for dinner, and it's like nothing has changed, yet everything has changed. The best way I can put it is that we're family. It's easy for us to get along because we never fought. That was not an issue in our marriage. There's so much love there. Admittedly, it was not easy to film with her ex, as he was so kind and always checking in on her. So, does Kyle consider herself single? No, I don't think of myself like that for now. Kyle Richards has no idea what the future holds with Mauricio Yansky. As aforementioned, he has found new love, and Kyle is spending a lot of time with Morgan Wade, yet they have not filed for divorce, and Kyle sounds somewhat hopeful. I don't know what the future holds right now with Mauricio and me. We love each other, so that part is easy. What's not easy is figuring out what's next. We're not divorced. He doesn't live here, but we're still figuring things out on the show. People felt they were owed answers and thought I was withholding stuff, but I'm figuring out myself. She did admit to having a major meltdown while filming and needed to take some time away. Luckily, she had the support of her cast and was able to return. It will be interesting to see how all of this goes down when the new season of RHOBH returns this fall. Do you think Kyle still holds out some hope for a reconciliation with Mauricio, or is he just her safe space? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Amanda has been a professional freelance writer for over a decade, holding both a BA and an MA. Her passions include animals, iced coffee, gnomes, summer music, and Vanderpump Rules. RHOBH. Kyle Richards, why she doesn't consider herself single despite marriage troubles. Kyle Richards has been a mainstay on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills RHOBH since its inception, sharing her life with viewers in a raw and open way. Fans have watched Kyle evolve from a doting wife and mother to a powerhouse businesswoman, a formidable presence in the reality TV world, and a beloved celebrity in her own right. However, it's her marriage to Mauricio Yansky that has been a subject of intense scrutiny recently. Speculation has been rife about the state of their relationship, especially after rumors of separation surfaced, but Kyle has made it clear that she doesn't consider herself single. The situation has left fans of the show both curious and concerned. Is this the end of one of Bravo's most adored marriages, or is there more to Kyle's current relationship status than meets the eye? Let's explore why Kyle doesn't view herself as single despite the turbulence in her personal life. A love story for the ages. Kyle and Mauricio's love story has been one of the focal points of RHOBH since The early days of the show, their marriage seemed to be the exception to the often quoted housewives' curse, where many marriages crumble under the weight of reality TV fame. Maceo, a successful real estate mogul, has often been portrayed as the perfect supportive husband, someone who balances the high pressures of his career with being a devoted family man from the start. Viewers were enamored with the couple's dynamic. They were playful, loving, and always appeared to prioritize their family over the years. Kyle and Mauricio's relationship became an anchor, not only for them lasting partnership could look like amidst the chaos of reality, to be the start of the rumor show ever. Like many relationships, especially ones that play out on screen, Kyle and Mauricio's marriage has faced its challenges in recent seasons. Fans started noticing cracks in their seemingly perfect relationship. Kyle hinted at feeling overwhelmed, not only by the demands of her career, but also by the pressures at home. Maceo, meanwhile, was often shown preoccupied with his real estate business, the agency, which had been expanding rapidly. Their once cohesive and playful dynamic appeared strained, and fans were quick to speculate that something might be amiss. In 2023, rumors exploded that Kyle and Mauricio had separated. Paparazzi photos, cryptic Instagram posts, and a series of events where Kyle appeared without her wedding ring added fuel to the fire. Headlines screamed of infidelity, a possible looming divorce, and intense marital discord, but Kyle quickly took to social media to address the speculation, sharing that while her marriage was going through a tough time, she and Maceo had not made any final decisions. In a joint statement, the couple admitted that they had been struggling but were committed to working through their issues. "I don't consider myself single." In an emotional interview, Kyle explained why, despite the rumors and the apparent distance between her and Mauricio, she doesn't consider herself single. For Kyle, marriage is not just a label or a status, it's a partnership, a bond that goes beyond the ups and downs. Being married for so long isn't just about a title, it's about the life you've built together, the memories, the family, and the love that's still there, even when things are hard. Kyle said in her mind, the challenges she and Mauricio are facing do not automatically signal the end of their marriage. It's not black and white. People want to put labels on everything, but for me, the love I have for Maceo and the life we've shared makes me feel connected to him in a way that goes deeper than just a relationship status. Kyle added her decision to not label herself as single speaks volumes about her mindset. She recognizes that her marriage is in flux, but that doesn't mean she's ready to consider herself detached from Maceo. It's not just about living under the same roof or wearing a wedding ring. It's about the emotional connection that still exists for Kyle. This connection doesn't vanish just because they're going through a rough patch. The complexity of long-term marriage. Kyle's perspective on her relationship reflects the complexities that come with a long-term marriage. After nearly 3 decades together, Kyle and Mauricio have built a life that's deeply intertwined. They've raised 4 daughters together, built successful careers, and shared countless highs and lows. Untangling their lives wouldn't be a simple task, and that emotional depth is likely part of why Kyle doesn't consider herself single despite their current challenges. Long-term marriages, particularly those that have survived the pressures of fame, wealth, and public scrutiny, often develop layers that are hard to understand from the outside. It's not just about romantic love, but about partnership, shared history, and mutual respect. Even when romantic feelings ebb and flow, there's often a deep sense of connection and loyalty that remains. For Kyle, that bond is still very much alive. Kyle herself has hinted at the emotional complexity of their relationship in one RHOBH episode. She mentioned how difficult it is to balance her public and private life, especially with so much speculation surrounding her marriage. You can love someone deeply and still have really tough moments. Kyle shared, "I'm still figuring it all out, but right now I know. No, I'm not single. I'm just in a challenging place." Reality TV's impact It's impossible to talk about Kyle and Mauricio's relationship without acknowledging the impact of reality TV. Being on a show like RHOBH puts an immense strain on even the strongest relationships. The pressure to present a certain image, the constant presence of cameras, and the intrusion of public opinion can create a level of stress that's hard to bear. For years, Kyle and Mauricio managed to weather these storms. But it's clear that the constant scrutiny has taken its toll. In recent interviews, Kyle has mentioned how difficult it is to go through marital issues. While in the public eye, it's one thing to have problems in your marriage. But when you have the whole world watching and commenting, it adds a level of pressure that's overwhelming. She admitted despite this, Kyle has remained committed to being open with her fans. She has always prided herself on being authentic on RHOBH, and that transparency is part of why viewers feel so invested in her relationship. Still, Kyle has made it clear that there are limits to what she'll share.